Encore.
On est venu déterrer après.
Et là, la victime,
C'était un homme.
Un homme aussi.
Un homme, oui.
Jeune.
Oui, jeune.
Et qui est mort, qui est mort ici.
Oui, qui est mort ici. Vous voyez là, ça c'est un impact.
Ah oui.
Ça c'est un impact.
Et qui est mort dans quelles circonstances? Comment ça s'est passé?
Il était abattu. Il y avait eu des tirs là. Ça venait de ce côté ici, ça venait de là-bas aussi. Il a reçu 4.
Et eux, alors, ils sont tous nés après?
Oui, ils sont nés après.
D'accord.
Ceux-là, ils sont nés après.
Et les autres enfants qui étaient petits à l'époque, ils gardent des souvenirs?
Il y a eu une fillette là. On a abattu sa maman
dans la tête.
Dans la tête. Comme elle était assise comme ça. Ils l'ont tirée à travers les persiennes de la fenêtre. Elle a eu ça.
Épouvantable.
On a enterré sa maman dans la concession, dans leur concession là-bas. Et puis ce n'est qu'après que j'ai pu remettre aux sœurs parce que le quartier était presque vide. Bon, depuis lors jusqu'à présent. Et il y a même des parents, mais elle a préféré rester avec les sœurs.
Et son père, le père Son père?
Je ne sais pas.
Tu ne sais pas.
Et là, donc, il sera possible de voir le cimetière.
In this particular case, it's not like the case in Sierra Leone where victims were actually, their bodies were marked.
Marked by?
They use implements to write like RUF, which means Revolutionary United Front. That was done in Sierra Leone. But in the Central African Republic, we don't have that kind of evidence. But what we have is the way in which they committed the rape. Like I said to you, it was done house to house. And secondly, it was done not just one perpetrator. Gang rapes were committed. So you have a victim being raped by one person, and the usual thing is that when one person is done, he prevents the victim from getting up by either standing on the victim or holding a gun towards the victim, creating a coercive environment so that the victim is powerless to leave. And then he calls another colleague who will come and do the same thing, and then another, and then another. You have victims being raped in front of their children, in front of their husbands. You have a husband being sodomized in front of his wife and children. Just like you would use a gun to shoot somebody, they used sexual violence to terrorize the population because they know the effect of that on the community.
Let me tell you about Witness 23. Witness 23 was a chef de quartier in Bangui. On the 8th November of 2002, Bemba's troops raided his house. The soldiers fired their guns, and Witness 23's children started to scream in fear. One of his wives, who was suffering from high blood pressure, fell to the ground. She subsequently became paralyzed and would die later. Bemba's soldiers asked Witness 23 whether he wanted to live or die. He replied that he wanted to live. They then asked him to lie on the ground in front of his wife and children and in a position of a horse. Witness 23 was then sodomized by 3 of Bemba's soldiers in front of his family for 4 hours, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All the 3 men ejaculated in him. Witness 23 further states that after he was raped, and I want to quote him again here, he said, "They came to my wife. In front of my eyes, they abused my wife. After they finished with my wife, they came to the kids." Madam President, Your Honors, it is the responsibility of the Office of the Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court to stand up for Witness 23, to stand up for his wife, to stand up for his children, and for hundreds of victims in the Central African Republic who suffered the same fate as Witness 23.